breeze and
put
autumn
you on
air.
cloud nine.
Right,
but to the
that
sober
without
folk,
a
don't
care.
gab about the joys of wine.
Do you think there's moonlight?
Fine wine, Jacob.
Jade Cup's here? Kid, get your post! I'm going big today!
I got here sooner. And you know what? And you want to know who that scoundrel? It's no one else but that ungrateful snake. You really think General Zhang's return to the Tang was ridiculous? Throughout his Zhang Huaishen went against his superior. They say General Zhang is returning. That traitor threw his blade here with malice. I'm going to pull it out. I can't let this blade stay here and dishonor the...
Be careful, sir. Let me help you.
Forcing General Zhang? That's nonsense. Why Shen wouldn't do something like that?
Wait, where did the blade go? That person over there. Sir, I'll go get it.
This blade. No one's allowed to disrespect it.
Darkness! Hell walks among us!
Go ahead. Do whatever you want to me. Even kill me. But this blade, you're not taking it away. It's a good blade. And its owner, he's no dishonorable man.
You know who owns it?
Of course. Back in the Raging Tides, he drank the strongest liquor, rode the fastest horses, and people call him dishonorable? I don't believe...
You really trust him?
I do. Raging Tides doesn't take in the ruthless or unjust. Besides, General Zhang is like family and a mentor.
Family and...
General Zhang is Wai Shen's uncle, and he even taught Wai Shen blade skills. The general treated him like his own son. Even this...
If that's the case, why are there rumors of...
I don't know. Wai Shen left Raging Tides years ago. It was brought back by people from Liangzhou. Later I found this note in his room. Here, take a look.
After he left Raging Tides, where did he go?
He joined the Gui army. He didn't follow General Zhang's... He started from the bottom as just a regular soldier. I even went to find him at the camp once. thing, he never got any special treatment from General Zhang. So people just wrote him off as... But Wei Shen has a stubborn streak. I couldn't just stand by.
And what happened after?
Then the squad leader showed up. Real tough fighter. When I threw a punch, I ended up dislocating my shoulder.
Whoa, are you okay?
Gotta hand it.
Wait, did you do the same back then?
How did you know? Yeah, I messed up. Wei Shen stepped in. It blew up completely. General Zhang himself showed up. One order from him and both of us ended up... I still remember it like yesterday. When the general came to question why... I couldn't hear every word, but...
What favor?
General Zhang wanted Wei Shen to learn to bow his head.
Why would the general want...
He always thought highly of Wei Shen. Maybe this was to the general. The ends justified, but Wei Shen when the general left, he... If you won't bow, fine. A blade was never meant to bow anyone. We were stuck in that cell for... Men from the Northwest respect a true fighter. Even those guys knew Wei Shen was a man of honor. There's no way he'd ever do something... That's why I can't give you this blade. I still have unfinished business on Wei Shen's behalf. Tomorrow. Maybe the day after. When the truth comes out, I'll return this. That's a debt I owe him. No drinks got me this tired. Got more questions asked now. Or my eyes are closing on their own.
Outer ring! Wing! Wait, what's this letter here? About that day. Which day? Is that old man still around?
It's all my fault. All my fault. I didn't protect the general. You're back, Wanderer. What about that thief? Been deceived. So was the general.
Have I?
There's... Peter, I even warned the general. That man was from... But the general still trusted him and favored him. And that's why everything went wrong.
That day?
I saw it myself. Zhang Huaishen and his men surrounded the temple. Wouldn't let any of us near.
So according to you, Zhang Huaishen...
No.
This veteran says Zheng Wuxia is a liar. But honestly, I'm not sure he is telling the truth either. That temple he mentioned. Maybe Zheng Wuxia is there. I should ask him. Sir, where's this temple you talked about?
At the Sparrow Sutra.
doing here?
I was worried you'd do something rash.
I won't. I've asked around. This temple is where everything started. It happened during the celebration ceremony.
So you want to go inside?
Of course. Wanderer, I need your help. I'm slow and I don't read well. Once we're inside, I'll need your eyes.
You're that sure I'll help?
I know people when I see them. I'm not wrong about you. Come on, let's look around.
There are a bunch of secret reports, too.
I remember that time when Tang envoys had come to Liangzhou. The veterans of the Guiyi army didn't want the general to go to Chang'an. Why? Hard to say.
Look at this. Letters stacked to the ceiling, all of them accusing Zhang Huaishan.
They were so certain the general's own son would take over. They couldn't wait to smear Wai Shen. But why are they all piled up here? Did the general stash them away on purpose? Wait, Wanderer, come look at this. Wai Shen's father. Wasn't he supposed to have gone to Chang'an of his own will? But from what this letter says, the general was the one who sent him?
If the letter is right, that Huaishan's father went to Chang'an as a hostage because General Zhang arranged it, then the general lied to Huaishan. Going to Chang'an wasn't just his father's choice. And that old soldier, we heard him say that when Huaishan confronted the general hadn't even given his decision about going to Chang'an yet. But this report shows the general already had plans in motion, which means, before that night, the general had already decided to go to Chang'an. But why? What reason did he have?
I found this in a hidden compartment. Take a look. Could it be? So the general always intended for Wai Shen to take over Liangzhou?
Exactly. That secret meeting, it wasn't a confrontation at all. They were in league with each other.
I knew it! Wai Shen would never turn against the general. He was the one the general had his eye on from the start. Not long after that night, the general left for Chang'an. Maybe that night was just like this. Snow falling hard.
Feels like something out of a story. A young man in bright clothes on a spirited horse, taking up Liangzhou's blade from a fading hero. From that moment on, he rode across the frontier with steel in hand. Let's show this to that veteran.
We were the ones who couldn't bear to see him leave. We were the biggest obstacle in his way. This blade, it belonged to General Zhang and to the man before him. The day it was driven into the ground, that was also the day Zhang Huaixin, no, young General Zhang, received his father's keepsake back. No wonder he kept repeating that line.
What line? What was he saying?
A poem. Something about the ring of a blade.
Blade circle?
And the return it symbolizes. The circle of the blade and the homecoming of the man. 3 generations of the Zhang family used blade standing. That blade, I have to put it back. Wanderer, that blade, it needs to stand in the snow again. Year by year, from Golden River to Jade Gates Line, day by day, horse and blade in rhythm align. Spring's warm breath, yet snow still drifts and clings, while the yellow river winds, around Black Mountains rings!
home, kid. Seriously, just go home. Yangzhou isn't the place for someone who can't handle their liquor. If you can't handle it, you're better off leaving.
Fine wine.
The Jane Cup's here. Kid, get your folks.
So crowded. Should we wait? The good stuff in the festival gets snapped up quick! Find that money or explain it to your daughter yourself!